All right, we have David Schwartz right in front of us. He's going to be explaining this article. We are talking about the Ripple CDO addresses concerns around the potential impact of the Ripple stablecoin, the RLUSD, on the role of XRP in the ecosystem. And he's going to give you a clarification throughout this article and reassurance that it's not going to happen. Welcome back to the channel. I am Spartacus. Thanks everyone for subscribing so far. And those who enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button where you don't miss out on the latest in XRP news and XRP articles. At the end of the video, we're going to be talking about a little bit about David Schwartz, understand who the guy is. He's a genius, and the article is going to summarize it. Well, the one after this one. This one kind of summarizes it well if you understand what he's saying. So the stablecoin expected to launch in the coming weeks could be used for on-demand liquidity in certain areas, among other potential applications. Still in its beta testing phase, Ripple has minted millions of tokens on the XRP ledger and Ethereum. So we got concerns. Gary Gensler is out there at the court, it seems. However, as the launch draws nearer, some community members are worried that RLUSD may replace XRP in utility, particularly in areas where XRP has long played a significant role. So most recently, an XRP enthusiast directly addressed these concerns to Ripple CTO David Schwartz. The investor questioned whether RLUSD would be a net positive for XRP. This is considering the belief that RLUSD could perform up to 70% or more of XRP's current functions, particularly in cross-border payments. The enthusiast expressed feelings of uncertainty, a bit like Gary Gensler in the court, and frustration, worried that the upcoming stablecoin sideline XRP. So Ripple CDO affirms XRP utility. In response, Schwartz reassured the community that XRP's role on the XRP ledger remains central and irreplaceable. He stressed that the network participants can only use XRP to pay transaction fees on the XRPL, a unique function that no other asset, including RLUSD, can perform. Down below, you can see the blog of worried Gary. Also, every account on XRPL is required to hold XRP as a reserve. Furthermore, Schwartz highlighted that the XRP stands apart because it has no counterparty risk, cannot be frozen, and has no jurisdictional limitations, which offers advantages over any other stablecoin. So XRP is a good coin, it's a discounted coin. Schwartz also mentioned a key structural feature that gives XRP an edge on the XRPL, auto bridging. This feature, which allows XRP to automatically connect liquidity between different assets, strengthens its utility in the ecosystem. This makes XRP more than just a transaction fee payment method. Notably, it acts as a central bridge asset that helps facilitate liquidity and value transfers across different currencies and digital assets. However, Schwartz acknowledged that if a stablecoin like RLUSD or another one proves to be more efficient in performing most of XRP's functions, then XRP could indeed lose some of its utility. But I can come in here for Schwartz and say, you guys are investing a lot of money in these universities, the top universities in the world with the smartest minds. It's not going to happen. You guys are way ahead of the game. He admitted that in such a scenario, XRP could face competition from stablecoins, irrespective of the specific impact of RLUSD, increasing fees to boost XRP scarcity. In a response, another community member asked Schwartz if he would consider raising fees on the XRPL and possibly increasing the minimum 10 XRP required to open up a wallet on the XRPL. The question stemmed from a belief that increasing transaction fees or the minimum XRP wallet balance could drive up scarcity and potentially boost the altcoin's value. For context, the XRPL automatically burns fees in XRP, having so far burned 12.9 million XRP since inception. Schwartz clarified that the decision to increase fees or the minimum balance is not his alone, so the board members need to be involved in that decision. He can't make it himself, obviously. So these matters are subject to a consensus process within the XRP ledger ecosystem. So however, the Ripple CDO personally opposed the idea of using higher fees to create artificial scarcity for XRP. He explained that XRPL could prioritize serving its users rather than focusing on generating passive gains for XRPL holders. So he believes the ledger should exist to provide utility to users who actively engage with it rather than catering to speculative investors. So the guy's a very smart guy, and I'm going to tell you why. Here it is. So let's have a look. So an interview with himself, the CTO David Schwartz, revealed that he actually began his career at the blockchain payments company as a simple janitor. So there he is doing some equations on the chalkboard. He said, I worked the night shift, and he was down on his luck. Custodian with a 210 IQ. That is outside the graph of the IQ chart. Average IQ, I think, in the world's at 85 at the moment. And he said he kept on seeing a chalkboard with an unsolved RippleNet XRP ledger problem on it. They were having trouble figuring it out. It looked pretty obvious to me, but so I helped them. The clever Schwartz continued silently and solving problems that were left on the board, soon being spotted by late-working CEO Chris Larsen. He said, I recognize his utter brilliance immediately, but also his emotional instability from his troubled past. I mean, we got all troubled past, but you never know what people are going through. So we can see him on the right, Mr. Schwartz, and Arthur Britto on the left, the mentor that Chris Larsen enlisted to help the savant with his psychological problems. The talented Mr. Schwartz admitted that though challenging, his years at Ripple altered his life in a significantly positive way. Especially when I met my wife at a company party, said Schwartz. That Ivy League jerk, Brad Garlandhouse, was in on her. I had to put him in his place, then I got her number. How do you like them apples, Brad? That's all from Crypto Spartacus. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and make sure you hit the notification button where you don't miss out on the latest in XRP news. Peace out until the next one.